looking at us. Famous.
This is it, mate. This is it. You got what's the way? Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
This is Electric Guitar Club, and today we have two members from the band. This is MUX. I'm going to run through a few questions for the interview sessions that we're running at the moment. So over to you guys. Firstly, thanks for coming down and meeting Electric Guitar Club today. Cool. So this is MUX. Really cool name. What's the story behind your name?
Right. So it comes from muckers, which is, well, I'm Italian, so I didn't know what muckers meant. Apparently it means friend, right? And it's from our drummer, which is from Northern Ireland. Paul, by the way. Hi, Paul. And yeah, it's just how do you say, abbreviative of muckers.
Yeah, I do.
Which basically means friends.
Friends. Awesome.
Cool.
Nice one. So how many members are in a band?
We're a three-piece.
Yep.
So we've got guitars, vocals, drums, and then lots of synths and samples, all that kind of stuff going on.
Awesome. Cool. So introduce yourselves and what do you play?
So I'm Jonas. I play guitars and the samplers, one of them, and a bit back.
A little bit of vocals.
I'm Tiz, I'm the singer. I play a bit of electronic sounds like synths and samples, and yeah. And then there is Paul, which is not here with us today. He plays drums and samples as well. So as you can see, lots of samples and electronic sounds in our influences.
Yeah. Cool. And how long have you guys been together? Or where
Very
did you
short
meet?
time, isn't it?
Yeah, it must be. The three of us must be late 2016.
Yeah, probably November. Probably November. Yeah, November. Yeah, just what is it? 6 months? No, 7 months.
The project existed for what, almost a year.
Almost a year. So I started writing music by myself in my bedroom next to my bed. But then I was like, yeah, I like this, but I need friends to play with, muckers to play with. And that's why we exist nowadays.
That was smooth.
Your current sound, how would you describe it?
This is a tricky one, isn't it?
It's band orientated, sort of alternative rock music with a lot of electronic influences, I would say.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of electronic drums, a lot of synthesizers, bass synths.
So basically, we all grew up listening to rock in all its various shades, from rock and roll to blues to industrial, prog, whatever, everything. But then growing up, we started listening to lots of electronic music, really a lot, and we're like, fuck it, let's mix the two. But it's really tricky because it's pretty new, and there is not much around that we can take from.
Yeah, that's what we found so far anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there is a few bands that mix electronic music with played music, but not lots of bands that mix electronic music with rock and roll and blues. We are not properly blues, but we have a bluesy guitar.
Sure. Yeah.
On top of very acid bass lines that are played with a 303, for instance, or a Korg MS-20. So it's a really, original, I would say.
Being Electric Guitar Club, over to you. About the guitar. Why do you play the guitar? When did you pick up your first one? What motivated you to be the guitarist that you are today?
I have a picture of myself as a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
I've got a little toy plastic guitar. I'm looking at my dad playing his acoustic guitar. So that's the main reason why I play guitar.
Yeah.
Basically, I was just copying my dad as a child. But then I just took it a lot further than he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just better than he.
Does he still play?
He plays when I come round.
Okay.
My mum always says he'll pick up the guitar like the day before I come round. Practice a bit. I bought the guitar for his last birthday.
You have a Fender case. I'm not sure if the people can actually see this, but just behind you, you have a Fender case. Oh yes, please. What have you got hiding in there?
I can get it out for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Go on then. Give me a clip.
I'll do fuck.
This is teamwork, guys. I like it.
Ready?
Ooh, it's like a scene in Pulp Fiction.
Lovely.
It's just a standard American Strat.
Yeah.
But I modded the shit out of it. So.
I like when guitarists say it's just.
Exactly, exactly. It's,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with a classic.
I've had
Fender.
this for 7 years, I think.
Okay.
So,
And what mods have you done to it?
so-
I can see you've changed the saddles and the
saddles,
bridge on
yeah,
there.
saddles, and string tree,
Yep.
as well as the nut. It's all in. They are all Graphtec.
Yep.
So super slippery material. I've changed out. This is a custom shop Fender pickup, and then in the middle here I've got the Kingsman, which is sort of it's a Hendrix voice pickup basically, which is the idea. And then I've still got the standard pickup in the neck, but brass block in the back here. I got this very fetching mahogany
Nice.
backplate.
I like it.
Whoa! I've never seen that before.
It doesn't get seen much. I put locking tuners on,
Wow.
and I've got some very fancy wiring. Basically, I've got tele construction here, so I can have just the bridge and the neck
Yep.
at the same time, as well as all three going at once with a push pull.
That's a bit like the S1 switch
Yes.
on the
Yeah.
Baja. right?
Basically, but with,
yeah.
Just a different
Cool.
construction. And these are all, so I can just plug in rather than solder in pickups if I want to try anything else.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Awesome. It's good to see. And why do you play with maple? Is there anything between maple and rosewood for you? Do you have? Are you one of those that have
Well,
a difference between them?
I'm a huge Hendrix fan, so obviously when I went to buy my first guitar, I went for a Strat,
Yeah.
and I played, for this one I played 5 or 6 in the shop,
Mhm.
and this was the one that sort of spoke out to me. I only played maple, I played one rosewood neck actually, but yeah, it's maple for me all the way. Really.
All the way, mate. So, looking at your influences, who are your guitar influences?
My biggest one is probably Hendrix, which is a pretty standard answer. But,
Yeah.
what else can you say really? But yeah, growing up the Chili's were a big influence on me as well.
Jump for Shanta then.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Hence the Strat again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guitar player.
Apart from that, big fan of Frank Zappa's playing.
Mhm.
He's a skillful guy. And then especially for this project, there's a lot of sort of Jack White Stripes influence.
Oh yeah,
But
especially as it sounds.
yeah,
Yeah. Very muddy, overdriven,
Yeah,
dirty,
exactly.
distorted sound.
Reverb, really.
Yeah.
so
Ratey.
but yeah. I'm a big P-Funk fan as well, so lots of the funky stuff as well.
Yeah.
Meters, but mainly Hendrix.
Mainly
I'd
Hendrix.
say, yeah.
Awesome. What about yourself? Who are your influences?
I grew up listening to lots of grunge music when I was a kid. I was a depressed kid, classic. So lots of, yeah, exactly. Not much. I'm not a kid. I'm just old and depressed, basically. No, I'm kidding. Lots of grunge, so Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins, Pearl Jam, but mainly Nirvana. Yeah. Shit. But nowadays I listen to a bit of everything. I'm a big fan of Radiohead. Jack White is a fucking genius. Yeah, I grew up listening to Nine Inch Nails as well. So yeah, as you can see, not quite dark stuff, which reflects in our sound. Yeah, definitely. Which is something that is missing from nowadays music scene.
Especially on the electronic side.
Yeah,
Not so
exactly.
much dark electronic stuff.
Exactly. No, even in rock, to be honest. I was yesterday. I was checking out London Stereo, looking for a dark, heavy band. I want to see something dark and heavy live. Couldn't find anything. It's just happy rock and roll.
So, looking at music, so you've spoken about your influences. What modern music, not even modern, what music are you listening to present day?
Lots of electronic music.
Yeah.
Flying Lotus.
I bought both of the new Aphex Twin reissues recently, the selected ambient stuff.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Soul Wax, which is not really new, but love them. The fact that they use only analog stuff.
Yeah.
No computers, to me is mind blowing. I can't afford that, but I really appreciate that.
One day, yeah.
Who else? Well, lots of electronic stuff.
I'm a big fan of Flying Lotus and the whole sort of brain feed.
Oh yeah,
That's
Yeah.
really good stuff.
very
there.
experimental. I like that. Yeah.
Warp Records
Yeah.
in general. Oh, Soccer 96, an amazing band from London. They play, well, it's not really electronic music. They play it's synths and drums, and it's, wow, mind-blowing. On Sunday, Brian Eno probably. Relaxing. Yeah.
In-depth soundscapes.
Yeah. Totally. What about you? It's a difficult one, isn't it?
It's a really good album that came out last year by Anderson .Paak, Malibu.
Oh yeah.
Really good.
I only discovered
Solely
him.
hip hop kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only
The band he
recently
plays
discovered
is
him.
amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty national.
Very funky. I like his style. Okay, so Jonas, you play a Strat at the moment, but if you could play any guitar, what would it be? If you could have any guitar, what would it be?
It'd probably be a late 50s Strat. Maybe a 54 Strat.
Yeah.
I mean, I've played my guitar for 7 years now. I mean, pretty much any recording I've ever done has been on this guitar. So I'd feel really guilty ever changing to anything else, to be honest.
You can't even think about
No,
changing it.
I mean, yeah.
It's
I
funny
have-
because if you could change it, you'd change it for another Strat.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I would. I put too much time into this. I played this for like so long. It's just home for me, really,
Yeah.
playing that Strat. So yeah,
Has it got a name, your Strat?
it doesn't. No.
No.
Come on.
It's a woman though.
It's a woman.
Of course it's a woman.
But yeah, I don't think I could ever change.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'm too.
Too committed. I like that. It's quite interesting. The other people that I've been speaking to have actually said the same thing as well.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
So yeah, it's quite interesting the connections that people have with their guitars
quite
and being
sentimental,
very loyal
isn't it?
as well.
I mean, yeah, the amount of hours you put into it, the amount of money you have to put into it as well, it's crazy.
Really?
And what amp do you use at the moment?
I'm playing through a Fender Blues Deluxe, sort of a tweedish
Nice.
reissue, but it's very clean.
Yeah.
That's pedal platform more than anything else for me. But yeah, it's got really nice clean tones, super loud.
Yeah,
Tweed.
confirm.
Yeah, it's like a bit of tweed.
Yeah, and we put a lot of heavy distortion and fuzz through it, so
Yeah,
quite surprising when you see that coming out of a tweed amplifier.
definitely.
My ears are
That,
like...
yes, my ears.
And it's got reverb tank in it, which is
Yeah.
great because I like a spring reverb rather than using a digital reverb.
Definitely.
So that's my kind of thing.
It's cool. And that actually leads into the next question. So do you prefer to use just the amp or do you use pedals as well?
My amp has very little gain, so I mean it's got a tiny bit of crunch, but yeah, pedals.
Pedals all the way.
Yeah.
And what do you
Lot-
use?
Shit tons of pedals.
Yeah.
Yeah, pedal connoisseur over here, maybe?
I've got, you know Roger Mayer?
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got a couple of his pedals. He's got
Nice.
favourite pedals. So I've got the main sound I'm using for MUX is a octave fuzz.
Yeah.
So I'm using that.
See the
British
Hendrix
pickup,
influx.
the neck pickup.
Yeah,
octave
influence
fuzz,
there.
that kind of stuff.
It's beautiful.
Very gnarly.
Yeah.
And then I've got a heavy-ish distortion by him as well.
Mhm.
I use a whammy because we're a three-piece, no bass player, so now and again it's nice to have that sort of. I do the blend
Yeah.
with the octave down as well to give a bit of a bass line going.
Yeah.
I've got a T-Rex Karma boost just
Yeah.
to push the amp into a bit of drive. It's like a micro amp basically. And then a fuzz by Amp Tweaker, which is really nice. It's like a fuzz face with both the germanium and the silicon in one.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's really nice to switch between that and
Do you feel there's a big difference between the two?
yeah,
Two circuits?
definitely. Germanium's a lot warmer, a lot muddier. Silicon's sort of almost like a Velcro fuzz. Really, it's a lot more high gain as well.
Yeah.
Velcro fuzz, what does it mean?
It's like the Jack White thing, right?
Ah,
That kind of tearing
Right.
sound.
nice.
And then I've got a way huge Superbus delay, just for the more ambient section.
Yeah.
And then the reverb and the amp. So.
That's nice. I'm a big fan of the Way Huge. I've used the Aquapus,
Yeah, yeah.
which is really
yeah,
nice
this
pedal.
is just the bigger version.
The bigger
of that.
version of it, yeah.
That pedal is
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really love that pedal. And it's got expression pedal input as well. So
Yeah.
all sorts of shit.
And when you're playing in the band, what instruments do you use?
Oh right. I started ages ago as a bass player. I still am a bass player, but not in this band. I just am at my place. So yeah, I'm a big fan of bass frequencies. I have a Music Man, my baby. I wouldn't change it for anything else in the world. Big fan of Flea.
Oh yeah,
He is the man. He is the man. Especially when I started playing with Tom York in
Yeah.
Our Songs for Peace. I was like, whoa, my two heroes together in the same band. Exactly. Our Songs for Peace is probably what our goal in terms of sound, maybe a bit more dirty. But then I play lots of synths and both soft synths and analog synths. I got into synthesis like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And since then I really love it. And with Ableton you can say Ableton, right? You can do whatever you want. You can make any sounds you can think of. You can make it.
There's so many good plugins out there.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Just as good as the real thing.
But then you buy an analog one, you're like, whoa, this is a totally different beast.
Actually doing the physical movement.
Yeah, actually moving stuff and feeling the imperfections of analog. Yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, I play a bit of guitar as well, but it's really not my thing. My fingers are too fat. I'm more of a bass player.
So, what have you got planned for the rest of 2017? What can we expect from This Is MUX?
The big thing we've got coming up is our EP. It's our first EP. We're releasing it in 2 weeks now.
2 weeks.
And then after that, the week after, we've got an EP release party at the Lexington in London. So we put on 3 bands as well as ourselves. Headline is a band called Telescopes. A
Yep.
big shoegaze, psych rock band in the 80s that runs for
Nice.
30 years. That's really cool. So we're throwing a party at Lexington.
At the Lexington on the 26th, be there.
Where can where can people find your music? How can we listen to you?
Of course, on all the classic social medias, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud,
We're on Spotify.
YouTube as well, Spotify,
Yeah, we've
wherever.
got a great video for the single on YouTube,
Yeah.
MDMA. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, we just shot a video for Funding, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Awesome.
And we will be having CDs released with a digital release and vinyl put out in the summer on Juno Records.
Yeah.
So lots of places.
Lovely. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for coming down. Thanks for the interview on Electric Guitar Club. People listening, keep strumming.